Hey, how you doing, everybody? Today what we're going to do is we're going to do something that is not really that important as far as the whole concept of building a website goes, but it is important when it comes down to building your brand and, recognition. Something that when they see it, they know it's you. And what I'm talking about is your logo. Um, like I said, it's not that important as far as the whole concept of building a website goes, but I thought that would be important enough just to show you how it's done. Most people, what they do is they'll outsource their logo. You can get one done for $5 on Fiverr, or you can just find one on the internet. But I think there's some value in actually learning how to do something like this yourself. Now, when it comes to creating a logo, there's three main aspects of a logo that I try to always include. And that is one, the graphic, the picture that's going to identify you and your company. Two, the name of your company or your product, your website, whatever. And then three, a slogan. Now, you can get away with just a picture and the name. But for me, I kind of like to have the slogan as part of my logo. That's just me. But obviously, when you create a logo, you're only really limited by your artistic ability. And my artistic ability is not the greatest in the world, so I may be somewhat limited. So if I can make a logo, then I know you can make a logo too. All right. Now, right now, I have no idea what I'm going to make. All I know is the concept of it. Okay. The website that I'm going to be using it for is obviously Exotic Animals for Sale HQ. That's the website name that I came up with. If you go back to the beginning of my How to Build a Website course, you'll see why I picked that name. And that's the name or the website that I'm going to use throughout this entire series of lessons. Okay, so today we're going to be building a logo for Exotic Animals for Sale HQ.com. Okay, so obviously it's going to have something to do with exotic animals, right? And one place I like to go among many out there is Icon Finder. It's kind of like the search engine for free icons. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's type in animals. Obviously, I think that would be a good place to start, right? If it's going to be about exotic animals. Now, when someone comes to the site Exotic Animals for Sale, then obviously they're probably looking to buy an exotic animal, but they're also probably looking to buy like exotic animals like snakes and maybe even insects like spiders and things like that. So that's kind of what I'm on the search for, something different that they may buy. I don't know, someone might buy a panda, a frog maybe. It could be something that somebody might want to buy. Exotic fish, that could be something. I don't know. Nothing is really jumping out at me on here. Not really, Let's try like bugs. It's not an animal, but nothing came up. How about tiger? How about a monkey? Somebody might want to get their Michael Jackson on, Well, speaking of Michael Jackson, how about a llama? Michael Jackson had a llama, right? He's a king of exotic animals. And nothing. Alright, I'm not really feeling this site. Let's see what they have out there in icon world. Find icons. Alright, looks like they're just trying to sell me a whole bunch of stuff, which is one thing I hate about searching for pictures, is that they're always trying to sell you something. There was one place that I used to use, and I can't think of it at the moment, but type in animals here. Alright, here we go. Let's see what they got. Let's see what I can work with. A zebra. That's pretty cool. Those are ads. That's kind of thing about these sites is they try to trick you to get you to click the ad, so you can't really distinguish what's an ad or what's not an ad. But I'm liking the quality of these pictures here. You know, this is actually pretty cool. I have no idea what the hell that is. I guess that's a rabbit. It looks like a rabbit on crack, but it looks kind of exotic. You know, it's not really what I was thinking about, but I mean, something like that could work. Let's see how monkey does on this. I don't know why I'm stuck on monkey, but when I think of exotic animals, personally, I just think of a monkey for some reason. I have no idea why. And I'm kind of liking this. That's pretty cool. You know, that's pretty cool. It's different. I've never seen anything like it before. But not really what I was going for. You know, it's not what people are going to think when they want to buy. That's kind of cool, you know. Oh, and we got stuff here too. All right, let's try this. Let's go ahead and download this bad boy. I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna copy it because I don't feel like doing all this paste and stuff. What you need to do is you need to find out what's the size of it is 960 by 110 pixels. So that's what we're gonna go. I made a logo here just playing around, but that's not what I'm gonna go with. I want to make one from scratch just so you guys can see how I did it. So 960 by 110 is what we want to make it because that's the size. So let's open up something new, and it's gonna be no, not that. This to create something new. We're gonna make it 960 by 110. All right, and it's gonna go across the top of our website. Now, depending on what theme you use, your logo is going to be different. This just happens to be the size of mine, so that's what I'm going to go with. Now I'm going to go ahead and paste that picture right onto here. I'm going to hit Command T because I'm on a Mac. You would be Control T, and that gives me the ability to freeform it and move it around. So let me just put that bad boy right there. So we got a monkey there. Let's see what else they got over here. How about try like a spider or something? Cool. We don't want Spider-Man. That's not bad. That kind of flows with the theme. Actually, let's go back. What's this? The whole set. See, those aren't really exotic. The tiger might be, but who the hell's... Oh, here we go. What's this stuff? Ah, we got a spider. Look at this. We got some stuff here. Alright. Frogs and spiders and... Yeah. Here we go. Oh, we got a snake. Perfect. Let's go with that. Go ahead and copy that. Go back over here. Paste it, Command T, shrink it around. You don't want it all to be the same, you know, gotta give it a little bit of pizzazz and shebang. Alright, that looks good. So we got a snake, we got a monkey. Let's try that, I want an insect on here somewhere. Because I think when people buy exotic animals, insects are on the list. So this guy right here looks kind of cool. I don't know if that's a spider or a caterpillar or what that is. It's kind of exotic, I guess. Go ahead and paste that bad boy in there. Command T, adjust it, shrink it, move it, all that. Alright, so now what we gotta do is we gotta try to make some sense out of this. Now, I'm probably not gonna use all of these to be honest, I'm thinking that's a snake. I'm thinking I might get rid of the monkey. Didn't remove that. Snake. Alright, let's go ahead and write my title in here and see if I can put it all together to make it make sense. So my website is going to be, go ahead and make it black. Oh, let's try like red or something. Exotic. So we can actually see the doggone thing. Exotic. For sale HQ.com. Alright. And I'm going to make this even bigger because that's still small as hell. There we go. It's a little bit better. Don't really like the font. Let's try something different here. I like this one. Duster, because it looks kind of exotic, and I like that. Command T, come on, adjust it. I'm gonna make it bigger, like that. All right. Exotic animals for sale HQ. Let's go over here to the spider. I'm gonna adjust the spider a little bit. I'm gonna make this bad boy, or whatever that is, caterpillar, whatever. Put him in the corner there, like that. And then grab this. I didn't have to do that. I could just move it with this tool. Move it like there. And I'm gonna do something with this snake later. I don't know what yet, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a little separation here. And there's a couple ways you can do it. You can just do like a regular line. And let's try like, let's go with color here. Let's do like, I don't know, how's purple? Try that. What I do is just kind of make it a separate line. That, boom. Exotic and you know, something like that. I don't like that color though, to be totally honest with you. I'm not loving that. I think it should be darker. Not really loving that either. You know what? I think it's too big. That's what I think it is. Let's go ahead and erase that. Let's change the size of that down to like 5. Let's see if I love that a little bit more. It's not bad, not bad. What I'm probably gonna do though is add some oomph to it. And what you do is just double click over here on the right hand side over here, and not that, but the actual line. Alright, never mind. That's not right, and I don't feel like figuring out right now. Alright, so we got a separator here. Okay. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna just, so that's one way to do it, to put like a line there, but I'm not feeling that line. I'm really not. So I'm gonna get rid of that. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to freehand something here, and I'm gonna just make the color black. Alright, go ahead and merge it down. I got this little too big there. Let's try that. Now let's try this. I'm just gonna try to freehand something. Nope. What I'm gonna do is 2 fingers. We'll click it and whoa. That didn't work. Let's try this again. I need like some type of stylus or something. Alright. Does that look like crap? Be honest with me. Does that look like crap? What I'm gonna do is I just double clicked on it and it brought up this menu here. I'm gonna put like a little drop shadow on there, just to add something to it. Maybe like a little bevel, contour. Alright. You know what? I'm not loving that either. Go ahead and get rid of that. And what I needed to do anyways, I needed to put that on its own layer so that it's by itself. So now that it's on layer, let's try that one more time. Maybe I'll try to make it more straight. The curves a little bit is fine, but let's see what I can do here. Alright, so something like that. And now when I double click it, I'll just be adjusting that. So let's put a drop shadow just on that. I can't really tell with it being black. Like that. You know, and let's try outer glow. How would that look? No, can't really tell. Try bevel. What does that look like? I'm kind of just playing with it here, you know? Just trying to see what happens. You're just really just limited by your creativity. So exotic animals for sale. I mean, it doesn't look bad, you know? It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. Let's just leave it like that for now. And then we're gonna come up with our slogan. And we can say our slogan is, I don't know, the Wild Wild Kingdom. Pets and, I don't know. Let's change up our font. I don't like to have the font the same as the slogan. I like to differentiate the font, the slogan font from the actual named font. So let's just change that to something else. Creepies, crawlies, and more. It doesn't look too bad actually. Creepies, crawlies, and more. Yeah? What do you think? Creepies, crawlies, and more. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just bring it over just a little bit. That way I have somewhere to put my snake. Alright. But I'm gonna double click on that over here in this right hand bar over here. I'm gonna double click on that. And that way it brings up this screen. And I'm gonna, add my drop shadow to it. Just to give it a little bit of an effect. Oh, click on drop shadow. And then mess with the opacity. I don't want it too dark. I like to bevel it. Gives it that cool shiny look. The contour also does as well. I don't like the way it kind of looks there. And then the last thing I do is exotic animals for sale. Well, it's not the last thing, but I gotta adjust that text too. I can't have everything having drop shadows and this one doesn't. So add a drop shadow to that. That way it's all consistent. Like that. Let's go ahead and grab my snake. Let's move him over here. Go ahead and shrink him down a little bit because he's kind of big. Okay, let's move him right on there. Like that. Let's kind See if there's anything I can do with this. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. You know what? I think I kind of like him over here instead. I think I like the snake over here, or the spider over here, kind of sitting on top of those dots. Oh, what happened? See this little anchor thing? I didn't drag that with it. Normally it just goes with it, but I messed it up, so that's why it wasn't turning for me. But now it'll turn. I'm just gonna have them kind of like just sitting on the dots there, kind of hovering over those dots. And then I'm gonna pull that snake over here. How's that? The snake or the spider. Pull him over here just a little bit more. Get him up in the mix there. Like that. Kind of feeling that. Alright. Well. So it's not perfect, but it was just to kind of show you the idea of how to build a logo. Really, all I do is I get the image, and really what is hurting this, I think, is the images. And I don't feel like going back to find better images. I really don't, not right now. If I was going to take more time in doing this, I would, but just for the sake of this tutorial on how to build a logo, this is how you do it, or this is how I do it. And you could probably just use one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take off that. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have this spider there. I think that actually looks better. It kind of all flows a little bit better actually for me. I'm liking this a lot better just for the spider. So I'm gonna go with that. And that's gonna be my logo. Exotic animals, creepy crawlies, and more. Go ahead and save that. Call it animals logo. Save it as a ping file. Got my pictures. Boom. Okay. Go on over to WordPress. Browse for it. Animals logo. Open. Upload. What we gotta do is we gotta get rid of this title text right here where it says header text. Show header text with your image. No. Get rid of that. Don't want the header text. Go ahead and save. Header text is gone. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Exotic animals for size cute, creepy crawler. That's what it's going to be right there. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do is start building the website, and we'll do that in the next lesson. So now we have our cool little logo right there on top. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Really, it's kind of simple. You see, it didn't take me too long. It's not the best, but I mean, this logo actually looks a lot better than a lot of logos that I've seen out there, and I just did this within, you know, maybe about 10 minutes. So it's really all you got to do. Have your name, have a little slogan, and have your image, and there you go. Thanks for joining me, and I'm out. Talk to you guys later. Bye.